Hello. Welcome to the Introduction to the Life Science Industry, presented by BioBusiness Research. My name is Millie, and I will be your instructor today. In this session, I will talk about the life science industry. This includes industries such as pharmaceuticals, medical devices and diagnostics, and biotech. This module is part of the course Understanding the Life Science Industry, provided by BioBusiness Research. The course is designed for those interested to start a career in the life science industry. Let's begin the training. You may study sciences, engineering or business administration, and are interested to work in the industry, but are not familiar with this working environment. You have no idea of what you will be facing. You want options. There are different career options in the industry that you are not aware of. Usually, you learn about them once you enter in the workforce. Let me ask you something. It would not be great if you learn about them early in your studies, so you can be better prepared to take decisions about your future. The course will provide an insight of what is important to know about this industry. We will be presenting in other training modules different career options that you can consider. For now, let's start to learn about this industry. The life sciences industry is driven by the innovation, entrepreneurship, education, and research. It is divided into several segments. For example, biotech, pharmaceuticals, medical devices and diagnostics, biomedical research, clinical trials, vaccines, testing laboratories, hospitals and healthcare providers, among others. There are a number of different opportunities to be explored for people with a business background: finance, operations, supply chain, management, and supervisors, engineering, scientists, technicians, microbiologists, chemists, are only some examples. The beauty of this industry is that people with different background and areas of expertise work together in a highly teamwork environment. They work together to achieve common goals, objectives and metrics. This particular industry employs highly educated and trained workers. We find professionals in a wide range of expertise such as laboratory technicians, microbiologists, chemists, biotechnologists, scientists, and engineers. The average salary of the personnel that works in the sector tends to be higher than other types of industries. This is a highly diverse and complex industry in terms of the wide range of products, technologies, therapies, customers, requirements and regulations. It is based on the application of the knowledge acquired in basic sciences and produce a product or service with a common good. Its products include medicines, innovative therapies and diagnostic kits for the detection and treatment of medical conditions that help people around the world. This industry is based on the development and use of biological knowledge, discoveries and scientific innovation. There are continuous advances in the knowledge of biological processes and systems. Their staff is in active search to understand how to use that knowledge and discoveries to improve health. The results are products that contribute to improve the quality of life. It requires research, development and commercialization of medical products, diagnostics, medical devices, and medicines. The industry is in a continuous search for knowledge, developing new technologies and improving existing ones. Like any global company, they seek to be the first to introduce a new product to the market, expand its scope, the return on investment to shareholders, while improving health and quality of life in the global market. All this is executed complying with the highest quality standards and regulatory requirements. The life science industry is in continuous growth across the globe. One sector within the industry is the medical devices, technologies and medical products. In the United States, it is highly regulated by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. Each country has its own regulatory agency that inspects each type of industry. According to the FDA, a medical device includes instruments, appliances, implants, in vitro reagent, including component or accessory that is intended to be used in the diagnosis of diseases or other conditions, or in the cure, mitigation, treatment or prevention of diseases. They are intended to affect the structure or any function of the body. It does not achieve any of its primary purposes through chemical action in or on the body. In other words, its primary mode of action is not biochemical reaction. Another sector is the pharmaceutical industry. It is responsible for the development and manufacturing of drugs, biological and medicinal products. Its mode of action is through chemical action in the body. It is also highly regulated by the FDA and other regulatory agencies. The investigation, tests and medical laboratories is another of the areas within the life science industry. This sector are dedicated to research and development in biomedical, biotechnology and other areas. It includes research centers, testing and clinical laboratories. As you can see, the life sciences industry is highly diverse and complex. At BioBusiness Research we have a full course designed for students, recent graduates and those interested in starting a career in the industry. The objective is to learn about the fundamental knowledge and skills that are of value in the industry and to provide an overview of the business aspects of this industry. And overall, we will discuss the important elements you will need to know about the industry. You will understand the rules that must be followed by each employee who works in this regulated industries. Learn about regulations and international standards like the ISO that must be followed to ensure the product, processes and services meet with the most highest quality standards and are safe for its use. You will learn about careers and functional areas within the industry. Obtain the basic knowledge about quality systems, audits, nonconformities, CAPA and how to work within an area of clean rooms or controlled environment. We'll learn about regulation and the FDA, the role of quality assurance and quality control. These industries are highly regulated. Everything they do, every process, step or test, has to comply with the regulations and quality standards. Each employee has to be trained periodically in these regulations and be able to demonstrate in any audit that are in compliance with the procedures and regulations all the time. In addition to the regulatory part, there are other areas that we must know if we work in these industries. For example, the manufacturing process controls, how to work in a controlled environment area, contamination control to ensure the quality of the final product, environmental monitoring of manufacturing areas, controls of microbiological quality, validations, equipment qualifications, project management, failure investigations and nonconformities, corrective and preventive actions, CAPA. These terms are part of the day-to-day in the industry. Well, that's all for today. Hope you have learned something. Follow us on our social media for more learning posts. At BioBusiness Research, we promote learning and knowledge dissemination in the areas of life science, biomedical, business and manufacturing. Follow us.